her Taylor. Ladies and gentlemen, Reverend Taylor.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Sun is shining, and everybody looks beautiful from up here, I'll tell you right now. Welcome to Interfaith Spiritual Center Worldwide, where if you are online or listening or right here, right now, this is exactly where you're meant to be. Love is what matters. And what matters is love. We look into a baby's eyes that knows nothing but touch me, hold me, love me. It's been proven that children with love, babies with loves, thrive. Without it, they don't. It never changes. It's true for all of us, isn't it? The peace that we bring to the world is what changes the world. People say to me, what can I do to change the world? Be the change you want to see. So says Gandhi. Maya Angelou said, all we remember is how we make somebody feel, or how we feel when we're around somebody. That's it. It's very simple. We don't need to complicate it. We just need to be it. I remember I said to a friend of mine when I lived in Sedona, she's a relationship specialist. Lovely. I love this woman. I said to her, I think I'm ready to have a relationship. And I start rattling off, oh, well, they have to be this and they have to be that. And I got a list like a mile long. And she looked at me and she said, be the person you want to meet. I was like, whoa, I never thought about it that way. But when I did, the impact felt so good. You know what? I threw the list away. And I decided, yeah, I'm going to be the person I want to meet. I am that person. And I did meet that person not so long after that I realized it wasn't looking for something outside of ourselves that makes us happy and feel loved. It's an inside job. Life, love, spirit, it's all in our heart. Love is bringing it down from the head to the heart, where we get touched, where we appreciate, where we're grateful for this thing called life and the gift that each and everyone is. Perfectly designed to be exactly who we are. I said to my granddaughter, she said to me, Grandma, you just do whatever you want. You wear what you want, you act like you want, you don't care what other people think, Grandma. And I like that. And I said to her, Gracie, That's what we're here to do. Just be you. The beautiful little soul that you are. I said, wouldn't it be boring if we were all alike? We all looked alike, we all acted alike, we all liked everything alike. What would be interesting about life about that? What's interesting about life and love and appreciation is we all have something different to add. She looked at me and she said, okay, Grandma. All right. Okay. And I thought, you know, how beautiful the gift of life is. And what we notice, if we do look for it, that there's a gift in every single thing that ever happens to us. It's not necessarily that it has to be that we've, you know, a birthday party or getting married or all these wonderful things. There are so many wonderful things, right? You bake a cake and it turns out good and then we're like, yeah, that's good. And then, like myself, I had cancer when I was in my 30s. It became the biggest gift I've ever had. Because through that, I got to see what I couldn't see without it. It took me to a road of trust and belief and realizing that all of us are here in this world together to say our truth, to embrace who we are so that we can embrace who each other is. How do we get there? How do we get there? We can only get there by being there with ourselves. You know, our society is an interesting thing, isn't it? We pick up a magazine and we look at the magazine and we see you know, a woman or a man, and they have these perfect bodies, and they're 6 feet tall, and they weigh 100 pounds, and we're thinking, whoa, okay. I'm never gonna eat again, I'm gonna work out every day, you know, we go through this whole thing about the physicalness, what's outside of ourselves. That isn't it. It's what's inside of ourselves. Where does love come from? Where's the spirit of love come from? Deep down inside of us. And if we want peace, it's about love. War, it never brings peace. Peace brings peace. Love brings peace. To love is the answer. It's always the answer. It doesn't matter what it is. The road is wide. The journey has many detours. We love. We feel sad. We lose, we win, but it's all perfect because in order for us to be all that we are, the road takes us to where we need to be to get to be all that we are right now. Right now. And that's all that matters. It's perfectly designed when we see it that way. The only dis-ease within us is when we resist what is given to us. That's dis-ease. The gift is when we embrace what is. It becomes so what? That was what if that's what was given to me, that's what I needed. And then we let go. And we let God. And we become. And we open to this beautiful thing called life. Love is to begin inside of ourselves. I've heard people say, I love them more than I love myself. No, you don't. No, you don't. You can't. We can't. But we can when we do. Bring it on home. Bring it down. Bring it into our own heart. And see this beautiful diamond. We went on a hike yesterday. My niece and my sister and my nephew were here. And he was picking up rocks, the little guy. Look at the rock. It's got diamonds in it and it's sparkling, you know. And he was so excited, you know, to see the sparkle of life. And it's there when we look for it. He was looking for it. And we all ran over and we let's see what does it look like. And he said, look, it sparkles. And that's what the gift is, right? To see that sparkle in each and everything, in each of every one of us. We are. We're the love we're looking for. We're the light that shines and makes a difference in the world. We bring light to darkness. The only thing that can bring darkness out of darkness is light. And when we lift it up and see that we do, that we can, that we are, then we get to. And we believe it. And the day that we believe it is the day that it's true. It's about believing, isn't it? It's about trusting. Yeah. It's in front of me. It's everywhere, right? It's right there for us. And it changes everything. And it brings it into the love of light and belief and trust. But we have all of that. We're so powerful. To love ourselves is the gift that we give ourselves and everyone else we encounter in our life. And it all begins inside of each of us. Peace begins inside of each of us. We don't need to look outside of ourselves. We don't. We got it all wrapped up into one little package. Where was I the other day? Oh, I was at Christmas Eve at my son and daughter-in-law's home. And there was my daughter-in-law's family and my family, my son's family, and friends of theirs. And let me tell you, it was an interesting crowd. I'll just put it that way. Everybody was interesting. And I sat on the couch and I looked around and I watched. And I saw this beautiful gift in each and every person that was there. One of the children is what do you call it? Transgender, right? And he's about 12 or 13 years old. And he arrived with full makeup and, false nails, and did his he was being him. And I thought, wow, don't we live in the most beautiful time that we can possibly imagine, that this child has been so accepted in his family that he comes and shows up for all that he is. That's the gift. And I noticed that in everybody that was there, it was the most beautiful experience. Everybody was being who they were. And the love was so sweet. The acceptance was remarkable. It was remarkable. I felt honored to be in the presence of so much love and acceptance, that everybody could arrive and be exactly who they were. That's what love is about. Stand in our shoes, to love ourselves, and take that light and shine it bright on your wonderful journey on this planet, and see ourselves as a gift, as we can then see each other's gift as they are in their road, in their journey. I wish you a journey of love. Look in the mirror and say, I love you. That's the spirit of love. Thank you for giving yourself the gift. It's an honor to be here in place of Dr. Sharon Stroud, the President of Peace on Earth. Yeah. We're honored to have her on our journey of life. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.